Hello and welcome to The Place. I'm Alyssa Kelly.
No hands, right?
I love it. I love this.
Okay, TikTok.
And when you were younger, you went to an Elmo show.
I did.
And you were interviewed.
Yes, I was.
And we have that video. Let's take a look.
Lots of giraffe slobber.
Our keepers swear that it's the best hair gel out there. So.
Yeah, is it good moisturizer too?
That
You're
was
a
close.
natural.
That was close.
A natural.
Yes. Oh, Phil, you like kisses, don't you?
I feel like I'd be dead by now.
I like to move it. If you don't know, do your research.
You need to know.
The man, the myth, the legend. You landed that role. Did you think that High School Musical would be as popular as it is now?
You guys are all friends. You go fishing together. What's that kind of like?
And those emotions that you went through, you poured into your music, and you made some amazing hits. We're out here in incredible pizza off of Campbell. You said my favorite word, brunch. I have a little friend here in my hand.
And along with her nice, hello.
Hi.
Kind of feel a little sense of eeriness, Pat. Am I about to be sacrificed here? There's nothing quite like a good old-fashioned game of bowling. I'm going to try one right on camera here. You guys are seeing this for the first time.
Delicious. Oh.
That is good. Okay, go.
Please welcome Chelsea James.
Chelsea James isn't your typical country artist. She didn't grow up with a guitar in hand, dreaming of one day making it to Nashville or even singing in public at all. In fact, she was a typical college student wanting to go into real estate.
I always knew that I loved singing by myself in the car, in the shower, whatever, but I never pictured myself performing anything like that.
But that all changed when her friends found out about her hidden talent.
I was hanging out with some girlfriends getting ready to go out one night, and I was singing along to the radio, and they overheard it and were like, oh my gosh, you're so good. So they started forcing me to go to karaoke bars around town, get up on stage and sing, which was totally out of my comfort zone.
Still having no plans to sing professionally, Chelsea continued singing for fun and eventually joined a cover band.
My first show ever, I remember I was so terrified. I didn't even think I was going to be able to get up on the stage.
But she did, and that moment was when she realized this is what she was meant to do.
It just clicked. I don't even know how to describe it.
Pretty soon, she was able to go solo.
Doing that enough, I realized, okay, I think I could do this. I think I could write my own songs. I kind of know what I want my sound to be. I know where my voice excels. So I started writing my own music.
And the rest, as they say, is history. Now she's playing shows all over and opening up for some pretty big names, including Brett Young.
Those are always the fun shows to me because I know the pressure's off. Like I know they're there to see this big name, and I don't have to worry about filling the seats.
She also has 4 singles out that you can listen to and add to your favorite playlist. Her most recent one, called Steady, just came out today.
I'm so excited for people to hear that one. Of course, go check out my other 3 singles as well. And I've got a handful of new songs that will be coming out over the next year or so as well. So lots of new music to come.
Now it's on to the next dream for Chelsea.
One of my big goals is to play the Grand Ole Opry one day. I feel like if you do that, you're there, like you've made it.
With her determination, there's no doubt she'll make that dream a reality. And if you're thinking about pursuing something you love, Chelsea has some advice for you.
It's never, ever too late to start following your dream. You might just surprise yourself with how far you can go.
Built in 1886, this massive building overlooking Eureka Springs is known to have a pretty dark past. Named America's Most Haunted by ghost hunters across the country, this is the Crescent Hotel. Step 1 foot into the hotel lobby and you can almost feel a sense of eeriness surrounding this place. It could be because nearly a century ago, countless people suffered and died here. While the water in Eureka Springs attracted tourists, thousands of sick people also flocked to the area hoping to find a cure. In 1937, a charlatan named Norman Baker came to town and decided to take advantage of this opportunity.
Because he believed, or we believe he believed, that he thought he had the cure to cancer. So he came to Eureka Springs and found the Crescent Hotel and opened the Baker Cancer Hospital.
Baker's cure was a solution containing ground-up watermelon seeds, clover leaves, glycerin, and carbolic acid. It was injected into the cancerous parts of the body, and then people were left to die. He also did exploratory surgeries that left a lot of people in pain, and that's not even the worst part.
He kept billing people who their family member had passed. So
Wow. That is evil.
Usually not a good guy kind
No,
of thing.
that's so awful.
Yeah.
After the nightmare of Baker's Hospital, the building was turned back into what it is today, a beautiful hotel with stunning views and a few more guests that checked out but never left. Working at the hotel for the last 25 years, Jack has seen and heard his fair share of paranormal activity.
In fact, right here, I watched a three-dimensional orb float in the lobby.
Orbs, apparitions, and cold spots are common occurrences, but there are a few spirits that are well known to haunt this hotel. The most famous one is Michael, a stonemason who fell and died in room 218. He's who ghost hunters believe is this full-body apparition they caught on camera during their investigation, and gave the hotel the title America's Most Haunted.
He likes the ladies, so he pushes down on the ladies while they're laying in bed, and they feel sort of like they can't move for a little bit.
Then there's former cancer patient Theodora, a poltergeist that haunts room 419.
Guests go to sleep, they wake up and their clothes are strewn out of the closet.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, or if she's unhappy with you, sometimes the bags will be placed up against the door.
Finally, a little boy named Brecky, who died from appendicitis. Guests have reportedly seen him around the hotel and can sometimes hear the sound of a ball bouncing in the hallways. Along with these paranormal regulars, there are certain areas in the hotel that are more active than others. One particular hallway on the 3rd floor is a space called the Annex. It's where dozens of guests have reportedly passed out during ghost tours, which could be connected to information Jack received in the past.
When we first came here over 2 decades ago to start working on bringing the Crescent Hotel back, we actually had individuals who were psychics and paranormal investigators, and they identified this space as the portal. Just think about 10 people in a year fainting in the same location. Why did that happen? I don't have an answer there.
Another hotspot of strange happenings is the old hospital morgue. It's where Baker kept his collection of human specimens and surgical tools, which were recently dug up from the property and are now on display, which is said to have sparked an increase in hauntings. Though nothing beats the encounters Jack has personally experienced.
There's a door, a louver door that was closed, and it went ahead and just opened for me, as I was about 2 feet in front, open, shut. And then the second time I was down in the morgue, and I was actually getting a bed frame, but it was later in the night. And as I went in, the light turned on over to the side. I was like, oh, okay, whatever. So then I went into there, that light turned off, and the light turned on, and then I was pitch black.
There could be a scientific explanation to why the hotel has so much activity, and it has to do with the land the hotel is sitting on. Crescent Mountain, as it's called, is mostly limestone. Many paranormal investigators believe this rock has a special ability to absorb and release electromagnetic energy. In simple terms, it's believed the hotel is sitting on one giant paranormal magnet.
Little did they know in 1886 when they were building what that would generate for years to come.
Whether this land is really a spiritual battery or not, it's clear there's something happening behind these walls at the Crescent Hotel that can't be explained.